Hi, welcome to this video. So, Venus is conjunct Uranus right now and sextile Mars in Gemini. It's also sextile the South Node in Aquarius and trine the North Node in Leo. Venus conjunct Uranus is bringing forward our highest ideals and our highest vision of love and a more universalized perspective of love. So there are evolutionary changes occurring in our relationships. We are moving forward on a more heart-centered focus in all of our relationships and bringing forward more love into the world even. So part of this part of what this means too is that we are learning how to express our hearts for the sake of expression and not so much for the reactions of others, but more for our soul and for our heart's purpose and bringing forward that love that we are most personally connected to, our most personal aspect of who we are, and just being that, being the love that we are. So we are definitely moving away from a more group mentality and into a more unique expression of ourselves. And with Venus sextile Mars and conjunct Uranus, this is bringing forward a more exciting energy, and we may meet new people in our neighborhood who are very unique in their expression as well, and it'll be easier to find people on your wavelength at this time more than normal. So it could be that you find a new friend or meet new friends or a group of people even, or just someone new around your neighborhood that is very similar to you in some way, especially if you are being your unique expression. And then June 4th, Mars moves into Cancer, so we can focus more of our energies on our home and our emotional state. And it's a good time to nurture yourself and doing activities that are more gentle nurturing as well as somewhat physical. I imagine like planting gardens or just making your home more beautiful or comforting, and just being more expressive of your emotions and being more true to yourself in that emotional nurturing. So being just more nurturing and expressive of the emotions that you're feeling is a good idea. And then Venus moves into Taurus and Mercury moves into Gemini on June 6th. Excuse me. Venus in Taurus, Venus rules Taurus, and then Mercury moves into Gemini, Mercury rules Gemini, so they're both going to be in their domains. Venus in Taurus is bringing about the luxurious side of life. We may be more indulgent at this time and wanting to buy more beautiful things or just expressing beauty in your life in some way, and your relationship should go much better because you will feel more loyal to your loved ones and you will feel a sense of dependability or stability in your relationships at this time as well. Mercury in Gemini may have us communicating more and being more expressive of our thoughts and just enjoying all kinds of conversations with all kinds of different people. It is much into variety, so you may learn something new at this time or explore a new place or find new places in your neighborhood to explore, or learn something in the neighborhood, or in a short distance trip. Short distance trips are more likely to occur, and you may just learn something new or find something new or be able to express yourself in a new way or talk to someone new. All those things are possible. Then there's a full moon in Sagittarius on June 9th at 6:09 a.m. Pacific Daylight Time. So 6:09 and 6:09. There's a full moon in Sagittarius. So it is possible that you will be traveling during this time. I actually am going to be traveling during this time. And this is the height of expressing your philosophy. It could also be a time where you learn something new or explore new culture. And it could be a good time for learning a new language. You might be more interested in learning a new language during this time. And just expanding your horizons in any way you can, expanding your mind and becoming more aware of the world around you, and being exposed to new ideas and new cultures, new philosophies, new beliefs, and just being more aware in a new way. And then Jupiter goes direct at 7:03 a.m. on June 9th in Libra, 13 degrees, 13 minutes of Libra. So that's interesting, 13, it goes direct. So yeah, this is going to help us move forward with travel plans, and hopefully there will be less intense things happening in the news regarding airlines. I've noticed there's been a lot of drama regarding airlines lately. A lot of lack of fairness going on and such things like that. But now things should move hopefully a bit better. Maybe not immediately, because usually with planets moving from retrograde to direct, there's still the shadow period of all the degrees that it was going in when it went retrograde. So, from, I think it was like 21 degrees or so when it went retrograde. Might have been 22 degrees, or maybe even later, I don't know. It was somewhere between like 24 or 20 some degrees. It went all the way back into 13 degrees, so there's still that shadow period going on. But anything that you've been putting off in terms of this area of your life, especially in regards to maybe travel, learning something new, or expanding your horizons in some way, could even have to do with relationships or with wherever Libra is in your chart, can also be where you've been putting things off that you would like to take care of now. For me, I've actually been meaning to get a passport. And so I'm probably going to take care of that during the shadow period. Let's hope so, huh? No, I've been putting it off for a long time. But anyways, Jupiter going direct, you may move forward with some of these things and learn something new, and maybe even learn a new language. I don't know, but that's another thing I want to do too. So anyways, that's it for this week. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure to like, subscribe, comment, and share. I appreciate it. Have an awesome time.